Welcome to Lil Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to Lil Tea Time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Lil Tea Time.
Who listening?
Welcome to Lil Tea Time.
Alright.
Welcome to Lil. Welcome to Lil. Welcome to Lil. Welcome to Lil. Welcome to Lil Tea Time. Welcome to Lil Tea Time.
All right, y'all. So, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I am Jarek, aka JarUSD, your favorite published author's favorite published author, and welcome to a Lil Tea Time. It is Good Friday, and we are getting ready to celebrate the resurrection this weekend. So, I hope that y'all are prepared for the resurrection. And know that this holiday, it's more than just Easter eggs and pretty clothes and candy, but that it's about Christ. About the resurrection of Christ. So keep that in mind for all the believers who believe in Christ. It is his return. So y'all keep that in mind as we celebrate the weekend. Let's continue to be safe and be of sound mind and spirit. With that being said, are we ready for today's word of the day? Today's word of the day is convert. Convert is a verb from the American English 18th century, meaning to jump or dance around excitedly. So I am very excited about today's word of the day. Keeping in mind that song of the week, we are rounding out with Mr. AJ Causey with his song The Come Up from his album Causey. Y'all definitely would love for you guys. So y'all have a chance to see the actual artist who I have had on the show. Y'all have a chance to just tap on their names on my Facebook and on my Instagram to check them out, see who they are, and how y'all can listen and follow their music. So y'all definitely would love to get you guys to get over and check out my pages on here on Instagram as well on Facebook. And check them out, you guys. Y'all are going to love them the way that I love them. And that's why I chose to celebrate them on the show. So I definitely would love for you guys to get over to SaucySoniaSpices.com and use my coupon code ALilTeaTime, one word, and receive 5% off of your purchases, or receive 10% off when you use your coupon code SPRING. And you can also check out Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook, which is available right now on the website at SaucySoniaSpices.com. And y'all can get on their Facebook and on their Instagram and also check them out. We're going to continue to celebrate the Honorable Miss Ketanji Brown Jackson, who has been confirmed as the Supreme Court judge, becoming the first African American woman to be a part of the Supreme Court with her votes 53-47. So congratulations to you, Miss Ketanji, for all that you're doing. We're going to continue to celebrate Miss Sharmell Lester with the Fabric of Peace art exhibit going on right now from March the 24th at the Southern University Museum of Art, Shreveport at 610 Texas Street. The event is free and open to the public, and the final day is April the 28th. So you still got about 2 weeks left, and y'all can get out there and go and check out the event. As well as this exhibit that just opened last night, the Brazen Spirit exhibit featuring artists Sherry Tambero and Miss Julie Glass, and the Breaching the Surface exhibit featuring painter Parker Turner kicked off last night at 708 Texas Street. I had an opportunity to go and meet Sherry Tambero and Miss Julie Glass at the event last night. And I want to encourage you guys to get out and go and check out the exhibit. I loved the paintings. I loved their constructive tools that they made for this particular exhibit. So it's 2 exhibits in one. And y'all will get a chance to check out all of the art. I was very inspired by the art. And being another artist, I had the opportunity to network with these artists, to talk with them about their art. And I would definitely love for you guys to get out to 708 Texas Street at Art Space and check out these exhibits. Also, they're free for the public, and you guys are going to love it. So y'all go out there and check out that art. Got to send a shout out to Miss Kia Renee with her podcast, Candid with Kia Renee on YouTube. I'm very excited that she is beginning to grow that brand over there. So congratulations to you, darling. And I'm celebrating your success. So let's get going. Let's see how we can keep it moving and grooving. Got to get you guys to shout out and check out Miss Adriana, Lucky for You, and Fake Roses. An exclusive I saw on her Instagram. Her music has went international over in London. So congratulations to you. I saw your video today of one of your followers listening to your music and shouting you out in London. So congratulations, darling. It's heading out there for the top. I'm very excited for you, darling. And I celebrate you on the show. And congratulations as always. You guys, I always would love for you guys to check out Mr. J Signs. That's J dot S-A-N, S-A-E-N-Z, and check out his music, Molotov. I'm very much a fan of what he's doing, so y'all check out J Signs on YouTube and as well on Apple Music. Also, you can check out Mr. A.J. Causey with his music. I am such a fan of what he's doing, so y'all can get out there to Apple Music and check it out as well. Shout out to Miss Shayna D Music with her single Pack It Up, also available on Apple Music. Shout out to Mimsy with her album The Marsh, also available on Apple Music, so y'all can get into that as well. And one of my guests for this week, Mr. Martell Lacey. Check out his album and his new single, Spell on Me, also available on Apple Music, so y'all get into that music. Gotta continue to send a shout out to Mr. James Joffrin with his acting workshops. I'm learning my lines, so I'm preparing for class next week. I'm very excited about next week's class, so y'all stay tuned. If y'all are an actor or an actress looking to break into acting and you have been following Mr. James Joffrin on Facebook or on Instagram, I would love to encourage you guys to get into the class. So I love it. I hope that y'all love it and enjoy it as well. Also, we're going to be staying tuned with the Ratchet City Blues documentary with Miss Cherie Gray of Lumpy Grits Artistry. I'm looking forward to this filming that's coming soon. So, hey, Cherie, I'm around, baby, just waiting patiently for things to jump off with the Ratchet City Blues documentary. And I'm going to be having some upcoming interviews with some other cast members from the Ratchet City Blues documentary, so y'all stay tuned. Got to continue to shout out Mr. Country Wayne, comedian Country Wayne, coming to Shreveport Friday, May the 13th at the Strand Theater at 7:30. Y'all get out there, get those tickets, go out there and support comedian Country Wayne coming to the city to give us some jokes. So y'all get ready for that. Got to send a shout out to Young Jeezy and K Michelle, who are gearing up to also come to Shreveport at the Municipal Auditorium Friday, May the 27th. The tickets are on sale right now at Ticketmasters, you guys. So y'all get those tickets. And I would love to have the opportunity to interview Mr. Young Jeezy and Miss K Michelle here on the show. And if y'all have not seen K Michelle's new music video for Scooch on YouTube, y'all get into it. The song is hot. The concept is hot. The outfits and the graphics involved in this video were very great. So kudos to you, K. Michelle. Looking forward to you guys coming into Shreveport and showing some love with us and having some fun with us. And hopefully I'll have an opportunity to interview you guys for a Lil Tea Time here. Gotta continue to celebrate Louisiana's own, New Orleans' finest, Mr. Master P, and the No Limit reunion tour featuring Master P, Silk the Shocker, Mia X. The whole gang is coming, so you guys get those tickets ready. They will be coming really soon. So if y'all are not ready, April the 23rd is the concert. And I would also love to have an opportunity to interview them as well for the show. So I'm definitely going to be putting my bid in for those interviews. So y'all stay tuned for that. Shout out to Academy Award winner Miss Viola Davis, set to play Miss Michelle Obama in The First Lady, an original film coming this Sunday, starring Miss Michelle Pfeiffer, Emmy winner Julian Anderson, Miss Dakota Fanning, and a host of acting royalty. You guys get ready. It's April the 17th on Showtime, so y'all stay ready for that. Also, the Bad Guys movie is coming next week on Thursday, April the 21st, featuring Sam Rockwell, Richard Ayoda, Aquafina, Anthony Ramos, Zazie Beetz, and Craig Robertson. So y'all get those tickets for the film. We're going to continue to celebrate Miss Jennifer Hudson with the Jennifer Hudson Show coming soon to Fox, set to debut this fall. So congratulations to you, Jennifer, and congratulations with that MasterCard commercial. Great job. Also, stay tuned for the Offer mini series coming April the 28th on Paramount Plus, starring Mr. Miles Teller, Justin Chambers, Juno Temple, Dan Fogler, Matthew Good, and Giovanni Ribisi. So y'all get those tickets for that, get those accounts paid up for that, and you will get a chance to hear more about the series. It's about a development and production of Francis Ford Coppola's landmark gangster film, The Godfather. So y'all definitely would love to have your accounts paid up for that. Gotta stay tuned for Mr. Tom Cruise coming back May the 27th in the Top Gun Maverick, featuring Val Kilmer, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, Monica Barbaro, and acting royalty Ed Harris. So y'all stay tuned for that. Shout out to Marvel Movie Presents Miss Marvel, a superhero miniseries on Disney Plus, starring Iman Vellani, Fuad Khan, Amaris Knight, and Matt Lenz. So y'all stay tuned for those, and y'all get ready. We Crash on Apple TV. It's going to be starring Mr. Jared Leto and acting royalty and another Catwoman actress, Miss Anne Hathaway. So y'all stay tuned for that on Apple TV. Come Dance With Me is premiering tonight on CBS. It's the new family dance competition series, and it's going to start at 8 o'clock Eastern Pacific Time and 10 o'clock Pacific Time, starring Trisha Miranda, Gina Dewan, Philip Lawrence, and Dexter Mayfield. So y'all get ready for Come Dance With Me tonight on CBS. Gotta continue to shout out Usher with the Remy Martin commercial. Usher, I'm very excited about this concert coming up in Vegas, and I would love to have the opportunity to interview you here on a Lil Tea Time. So we're going to keep the fingers crossed, and we'll see what happens, what the future may hold. And shout out to you with the Remy Martin commercial as well. Nappy Roots is going on tour starting next week, April the 20th. So you guys get those tickets ready. Get those tickets ready for that concert. And shout out to you guys. Nappy Roots, Ron Clutch, and the fellas. Love you guys. Y'all take it easy out there. Be safe. Shout out to Daryl Austin with his shoe line, Bungie Oblacini. Congratulations to you, King Brother. You keep putting it down with them shoes, and I want to see if I can get a pair. 9.5 is my size. I'll take a 10. If they're a little tight in the front, I'll take a 10. And blue is my favorite color. And I might have to hit you up and just put some bugs in your inbox and just see if you can cook up something for me here on the Lil Tea Time, and I can continue to promote you here. So congratulations to you, Mr. Austin. Shout out to Lily Sings with her book, Be a Triangle. Shout out to Melissa Rivers with her new book, Lies My Mother Told Me, Tall Tales of a Short Woman, out now, so y'all get that book as well. Shout out to Miss Leanne Rhymes, celebrating 25 years in the music business with her new music, God's Work. The album is out right now, you guys, so y'all get ready to get that music. Tune in when she comes to a city near you and get into that music. Gotta continue to shout out acting royalty, Miss AJ Akua Johnson with her show, Life Therapy, on TV1. So congratulations to you, and you continue to put it down for the culture sister with that therapy. It's very important that we continue to stay on top of our mental health as well as our physical and spiritual health. So shout out to you. Gotta continue to send a shout out to acting royalty, Mr. Omar Epps, with his new book, Nubia, The Awakening. I'm such a fan of what he's doing right now with his books and with his film, The Devil You Know, featuring Mr. Omar Epps, Mr. Will Catlett, acting royalty, Mr. Glenn Truman, Curtis Cook, also acting royalty, Miss Vanessa Bell Calloway, Erica Tazzle, Vaughn H. Hebron, Michael Beach, and his lovely wife, Miss Keisha Epps, will all be featured in the movie. And I think from some of the buzz that's been going on, I'm hearing that Mr. Omar Epps' daughter has some music featured in the film. So congratulations to you guys, and hey, have fun with that. Gotta continue to send a shout out to acting royalty, Miss Michelle Yo, with her new film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, featuring acting royalty, Miss Jamie Lynn Curtis, Mr. James Hung, and Gong Gong. So y'all get ready for that film. Go out there and support those actors. Now, I got a little news that was very, very breaking that I'm very excited to share. So I'm going to hit my tea real quick because this is some very piping hot tea. Now, are y'all ready for this? Tomorrow, y'all gotta catch this movie. Wrath, a 7 Deadly Sins story, starring Destiny Child's singer Miss Michelle Williams, Antonio Cupo, Romeo Miller, and Mother Tina Knowles Lawson. The movie is going to premiere tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Time on Lifetime. So y'all know I'm a fan of them anyway, and I am celebrating what they're going to be putting out with this film. The film seems like it's going to be very exciting, very edgy, very much for the time that we live in, and anything on Lifetime is good, so y'all already know that. So y'all tune in and enjoy the film, and shout out to everyone involved with Wrath, a 7 Deadly Sins story. So y'all have fun. Monday, come on out and hang out with us at Words of a Latte at the famous Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club, 618 Carmer Street. I'm invited some friends to come out. I was invited to come out to hang out, so I am making it my business to be in the building to support some friends who have invited me to come through and hang out with them. So y'all come through. Hey Pam, you're asking me to repeat the time. What for which thing, Pam? Because I just ran down a host of things, so you got to be specific. Are we talking about for Wrath, a Seven Deadly Sins story on Lifetime? That's going to be 7 o'clock on Lifetime, if that's what you're referring to. So let me know in the comments if that's what you were trying to get at. And we got to do the events shout out. So tomorrow, a Sincere Experience nonprofit organization presents the Easter in the Community, Saturday, April the 16th at 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. permitting the weather. I hope that the weather holds up really good for this event. The event's going to be out at Valencia Park in the Stoner Hill community. I grew up in the Stoner Hill community. I was in those parks growing up as a child. So to have the opportunity to go back as an adult and go and just check out the event tomorrow, I'm definitely looking forward to the event. And hopefully the weather will hold up. So we got our fingers crossed, and we're just going to see how things work out. Also, check out the Label Me Lavish Boutique presents the Spring into Easter pop-up shop community event happening tomorrow. It's going to be, I want to say, out in Natchitoches. So y'all get out there if you're in Natchitoches and hang out. It's at 610 Amulets. That's Amulet, Amulet Street. And it's from 1 p.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. The Easter egg hunt starts at 2:45. So y'all get out there and go and have some fun. Okay, I see you. You got it. Gotcha. All right, so the Health, Beauty, and Queer Source Fair is also coming April the 30th at 201 Market Street. I will be out there promoting a Lil Tea Time and hanging out the day of that event. So y'all definitely would love to have you guys come out, support what we're going to be doing. It's a community-inspired event, and we love doing things for the community. So y'all come out, hang out with us, and have some fun with us. The Spring into Shopping with Us is happening April the 30th from 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. at 2438 East Texas Street in Boulder City. So y'all get geared up for that. May the 1st, the Wild Man School presents First Sunday. The comedy show will feature Clyde Williams, Glenn Stewart, and Munchie, hosted by Tanja D, at 618 Commerce Street at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club. So y'all get out there for that as well. May the 7th, Pure Fashion Boutique presents the Cookout Pop Shop and Day Party from 2 o'clock p.m. to 7 p.m. featuring DJ XLPB D360. So y'all get geared up for that. And stay tuned to a Lil Tea Time tomorrow with my guest, Miss Ebony Henderson. Looking forward to having her on the show tomorrow. So y'all get prepared. 7 o'clock with the guest, Miss Ebony Henderson. Now, today is also not just Good Friday, but we have a host of birthdays going on tonight. Happy birthday to my guest for tonight, Miss Sexy Ass Pearl. Gonna see you in a minute. Happy birthday to Tanera. Happy birthday to my cousin CB So Gorgeous. Happy birthday to you, darling. I love you. And y'all are definitely in great company for birthdays today. Happy birthday to Harry Potter's star, Emma Watson. Happy birthday to Tyson Lawrence. Happy birthday to master artist and creator, Mr. Leonardo da Vinci. Happy birthday to Crawford Collins. Happy birthday to Cody Christian. Happy birthday to Nicolette Gray. Happy birthday to Cooper Barnes. Happy birthday to the self-titled king of R&B. Y'all know him as Jaquise. Happy birthday to you, Jaquise. Happy birthday to Louis Funds. Happy birthday to acting royalty Seth Rogans. Happy birthday to Love and Hip Hop star and Saints and Sinners star and one of the best bone collectors to ever do it. Miss Carly Red, happy birthday to you, Carly. Happy birthday to Luke Evans. Happy birthday to another one of acting's royalty, Miss Emma Thompson. Happy birthday to country music star Chris Stapleton with that goddamn Tennessee whiskey. Happy birthday to music extraordinaire, Miss Esther Deans. Happy birthday to Yaza. Happy birthday to Rocky Kanea. Happy birthday to Jordan Chilies. Happy birthday to Bewitched Star, the beloved Miss Elizabeth Montgomery, where she continues to rest in love. Happy birthday to Shamira Wiley. Happy birthday to Danny Pino. And happy birthday to another one of acting's royalty, husband to Miss Shanice, R&B singer Shanice, Mr. Flex Alexander. Happy birthday to you, King brother, and I send my love and my love and my greetings to you and your family. So enjoy y'all's birthdays, and to all of the other celebrities, y'all enjoy your birthdays, and to all of my Facebook followers, y'all enjoy y'all birthdays as well. Now that I have spilled my tea, I am very excited about my guest tonight, comedian and poet Miss Sharena Barrett, but we know her as the Miss Sexy Ass Pearl. So, hey Pearl, we finna get you in and have some fun, hun. Are you ready? Good evening. Your screen's black, darling.
I don't know. Oh, that's why. Oh, hey.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm well. Sitting here still on this high. Still on my high for today. It's been a very great day. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, thank you.
Happy birthday.
I'm sleeping over. Thank you.
Yes, happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday. So, to give the people just a background, I met Pearl out at Words Over Lattes. She has been doing some very delicious poetry. And you also have a request tonight for some poetry. I had a guest hit me up in my inbox for you to do some poetry tonight. So, Dravion,
He makes me so sick.
he want to hear something nasty.
Oh.
So I'm sure he gonna tune in tonight so he can catch what you gonna do for us. And Sharena is also a comic. And I have been hanging out with her. We just hung out with her for her birthday Wednesday night at Central Station, and we had some fun over there. And I gotta shout you out again. You guys, she did something very special for me today. And it's her birthday, but I was not expecting a gift for me. So
I mean,
it caught me mid-flight. I was like a B-57 mid-flight, and then you shot me down in one of my wings, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take the shot down. When you get a microphone as a gift, this blessed my life.
I mean, I'm not gonna use it, so I know that you have your podcast and you always talking. So I'm like, you know what? You can use it. I can't use it. So
see, it's like I feel like I'm holding a Grammy, an Oscar, a Tony, an Emmy.
You are.
I'm holding it right here in my hand, and I gotta continue just to say thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. You know you're welcome.
Thank you.
And
really.
a lot of people be like, why do you do that? Like, I get a kick out of it. It was just like, okay, cool. It
That
was
made
just
my
nothing for
day.
me. Like,
They made my day. And I also have to shout this brother out, Mr. Marcus Wayne. Marcus, I don't know if you're gonna get a chance to watch tonight's show. Um, Marcus, I gotta thank you for celebrating me the way that you did on your Instagram and on your Facebook. The way that he shouted
oh
me out.
yeah, he showed you mad love.
It was so overwhelming. I didn't even get out of bed for a little bit because I just laid in the bed in the moment. And I shared the
Really?
post. I couldn't. It's like I was stuck to the bed. It was one of the most humbling things someone's done for me, for someone of his caliber to give me clouds, to celebrate me, to pump me. Thank you so much, Mr. Marcus Wayne. Thank you. I feel like I've made a friend and a brother with him, as well as a friend and a sister with you, sexy ass Pearl. So I just had to shout the both of y'all out for the amazing, amazing things that y'all have done for me today. I literally feel like I've been blessed 100 times by y'all today.
Oh, baby, you are more than welcome. I mean, what you do is just out of the ordinary. Like, you go over and beyond for your
Yes,
brand. So, of course,
yes.
we got to. Do some of us. You
So,
fine.
let's get into your interview because I'll be in tears if I don't stop. Um,
Yeah, I'm making
tell
that too. I gotta make
yes.
sure
So tell people
that's
where you
all.
from and a little bit more about yourself.
Well, for those who don't know me, my name is Sharena Pearl. I am from Shreveport, Louisiana, and anybody from Shreveport, you know you gotta represent your hood. I'm from Lakeside. Woo!
I love
And
that.
yeah, I'm a Lakeside chick. If you talk to my mother, she'll say the same thing. Like, we from Lakeside, but I mean, like, it's more than that. It's just we're proud of who we are. We're proud of where we're from. It's just
Yes.
like we're a different breed of people, but I am who I am. My brand is really nothing too much of a brand. I started a blog maybe like some years back in my darkest hour, and it was Love Thyself.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I did not love myself enough to actually see what the world sees. And I wrote poems. I wrote little bits and pieces of little poetry or whatever. And I never actually took time to read it because I used to be scared. So I actually get a chance to go to Word over live stage. And I actually went on stage on the bed. A guy bit me talking about, I guarantee you ain't good, you ain't this and that. So I'm like, okay. So the first poem I ever read in words was called Two. And I've been reading ever since then.
Mm-hmm.
And a comedian, yeah, I've been reading ever since then. And the stand-up point of view, I started because unless you want me to wait and get into that later, or you
No,
want me to
you can
sell
get
it
into it. You
now.
can either or. Go for it.
Okay, so the comedian part of me is that I always been silly, I always been goofy, and I was actually running behind a guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I was running behind him, and he had this little segment. It didn't go too good, so I was hanging around his friends one night, and it was like, "Hey, we got a show, come out, whatever." So I had time with the show. Didn't go up for 2 weeks. And in 2 weeks, I went up. They kept asking me to come on, kept coming back. So when his show crashed, the other guys picked up, and I just kept going ever since then. And I still be like, I'm not that funny. Like, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
So
But you know what?
that's how it was.
When I came out to Central Station for the comedy open mic, that's when I got to experience your comedy. And your comedy was one of those things where everyone loves you so much because everyone relates to your stories. You're you're a comedian that tells stories, and your comedy is something that no matter who you are, gay, straight, white, black, male, female, everyone can relate to your stories. But it's that one particular story that you talk about with that rose. I'm gonna just tell y'all watching this at home, please do not let your children hear this particular part. But that rose can
Please
got
don't.
no, that rose then got some people into some things, honey.
Yeah.
That rose then got some people into some things. But hearing your poetry, because I was introduced to you hearing your poetry first at Words of a Latte, and it was so profound. I was like, this girl she got something here. And people gravitate to you. People love you so much.
I was just.
No,
Okay.
like we really do love you. And even me, when because we just did the open mic night like this week, and then last week, I had to battle you in the roast battle last week. And it was the most hilarious shit because the more that I'm getting to know you, it's hard for people to be mean to you or to even roast you. You have such a delicious spirit. You're it's addictive. You just light up a room with your energy, with your presence. And I enjoyed us standing there trying to figure out what we were going to say. And I was like, oh my God, y'all got me up here battling the sweetest woman in the world. I felt like such an asshole saying all of the shit that I said. But
You apologize so many times afterwards. I'm looking like, did you just stop?
Yeah.
It's okay. Like, I understand. Like, here to go. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, come on, baby.
But what it is, it's like when you're battling a friend, it's hard. Like, I consider you a friend and a sister, so it was hard for me to stand up there just to even go in. I was like, I don't know how to do this. She's just too sweet and too nice for me to even take a jab. And even after that, they changed up the whole thing this week. So we didn't even have a roast battle. And even this past Wednesday with the improv, you nailed it.
Yeah, that one I love the most. That was funny. Like, Mark, he used to always do improv, and it used to be fun. I'm not saying it wasn't fun at the Central, but it was a little bit more fun at Central. I mean, at the Barcore, because we just be, after the show, we have a round two, and it just be whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We had, like, impressions. We had battles. Or we had my favorite where one person hold water in the mouth and make somebody spit the word out.
Love it.
That one is fun. That's what we need to do. But
you never know. You never know.
No, we need to do that one.
Because I'm pretty sure that they watch the show, so they may not be watching right now, but they will be watching later.
I sent it all to them. I sent everyone alive, so they better watch it.
So we're going to get back into the interview. When you are not doing your poetry or making people laugh, what do you do for fun?
Okay, well, since I am a girl and I'm a girl of 5, I love to go shop. Mm-hmm. Like, I literally just stay in the store shopping because I'm one of them people where if you don't see it now, you have to buy it when you see it because you're not going to find it. Like, I found some cowboy boots today. Somebody tried to hide them. I took them. They ain't got them. So, whoever had them cowboy boots in the shoe department, I got them boots.
That part?
Thank you. But another thing that I really love to do, I love to spend time with my mother.
Mm-hmm.
Or I love to spend time with people who love to spend time with me. Or my favorite thing is napping.
Ain't nothing wrong with a nap.
Older, I take me a nap in a heartbeat. But I just love spending time with my mother. I love spending time taking her different places as much as I can that she want to go to, or just spending time to myself.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, fun time for me is just a piece of quiet, music, writing. It used to be reading books, but I just love me time.
Mm-hmm.
Because people drain my energy so much to the point that I like being alone, or I like going somewhere by myself and just enjoying the simple things in life. Because life is too short now, so you never know nothing. So just enjoy simple stuff.
Definitely. I definitely agree with that. We talked about Wednesday's show with Mr. Marcel Lacey. And
Yeah.
I hope that you watched that show, because it was one of those shows that it was his energy, you carry that same energy, you carry that same vibe. And I was so moved by you because people don't know your story. People don't know your story. You have such a genuine spirit. One thing I'm learning, like, people who go through shit, like people who really go through shit, are some of the most genuine people when they know they've been through things, when they know they've learned from the experiences, when they learn how those experiences have humbled them. And it shifts and shaped them. You definitely have that about you, and I've learned that just in a very short time.
Yes, you have to just learn. Like, a lot of people wouldn't probably believe, but people who knew me from like back in the days in grade school or whatever, they knew that I was very mean.
Mm-hmm.
I was a very mean person, and I used to be flip mouth. Still am. I'm still kind of mean to some people, but it's just a lot of things that I used to get picked on.
Mm-hmm.
I used to get talked about for my size. I used to get talked about for my eyes, my gap, and for years I wouldn't smile. I wouldn't show my teeth, or I used to wear tinted glasses, and I'm still trying to do just to hide my eyes, or I was just insecure about my body. It was just a lot of stuff that I was just so close in. And when you start going through stuff, you can't help but be more humble or whatever on certain things. And my headphones sometimes break, but you have to learn how to be humble
Mm-hmm.
for so much different stuff. And when you learn how to be humble, you just learn to appreciate the small things. Like, if people want to be around you, let them be around you. If people want to do this, let them do this. So this is one thing I had to learn.
Yes. Yes, I love that. So, what inspired you to develop your ideas into being a comedian and a poet?
One of my things was, if my headphone died in the middle of this, okay, one thing I do, only reason I really do this is because I want people who have speech impediments. I want girls and women who look like me. I want people who don't feel comfortable in their skin to know it's okay to get on stage and be plus size. It's okay to get on stage and your teeth might look like it's missing, but you need braces. It's okay to have big eyes, small eyes, body frame, still issues. It's okay to look a little different.
That's
because
it.
we don't supposed to look alike. And it's okay to not love yourself too much, but enough to respect yourself. It's just okay to just understand, like, look, I don't look like old girl over there, but I'm good enough for somebody. And I do what I do to let other people know, it's okay, baby. It's all right. Somebody like it. If one person like it, that's fine. If you like it, I love it. And I tell folks that all the time, like, it doesn't really make a difference. And I try to sit there and make other people feel comfortable. Like, hey, look, I ain't got no shape on. Oh, well, And one time I literally got on stage at Word, and I had a shirt on that said Flooper. Biggest day. I can't find this shirt for nothing in the world. And they like, oh my goodness, she got a Flooper shirt. I said, yeah, it's a Kid Woman shirt too. So, oh well, let's keep going with the show. So, I mean, I do this so other people can feel comfortable with who they are. Because it's not easy doing it. It's not easy at all. And I just let other people know, okay, I'm human, I'm regular, I ain't got no money, I'm broke. I'm out here hustling, bustling too, but I mean, like, you have to start somewhere. I went to Job Corps. I want people who went to Job Corps. Kids who been in jail. Baby, you can make it. You can do anything you want to. Only person stopping you is yourself. I stopped myself so many times. And so with this, I said, I'm not going to stop you.
Mm-hmm.
I might stop performing in certain spots, but I'm not going to stop writing.
Right.
I'm going to still broadcast on somewhere else, but that's my motivation. It's self-motivation. It's my past. It's seeing other folks who don't have that extra push for themselves, and that's what motivates me the most. Keep going.
You know what? And with that, and I say that literally just to about every single guest on this show, we don't know whose life we're changing with us just being who we are. You don't know whose life you're changing with you being you. When you walk in that room and you're securing your skin, when you love who you are in your skin, that can change another person's life. And I commend you for that, because we already live in a world where we were supposed to look a certain way, we're supposed to act a certain way, we're supposed to be a certain way. And it's important that we understand who we are. We have to understand who we are as human beings, to respect ourselves and to love ourselves 24 hours a day, 365, 7 days a week. Because if you don't love you first, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? And not only that, expect them to love you the same.
Yeah, and one thing I had to learn is, if you do not love yourself, you cannot understand yourself. And if you cannot understand yourself, no one can love you, because they don't know who the hell you are in the first place.
I know that's
you
right.
Can say you can buy every damn thing. Money cannot buy nothing. Money can just buy an ideal of this person. So money can't buy shit. Because I see more homeless folks in a relationship hugged up than rich people live. So, what's going on? Because I seen the couple at Waffle House that work together, and they in love, baby. And that woman said, "That's my man over there. Look at him cook. Ain't he cooking up? Hey, baby." I'm looking like, what the fuck? And they madly in love, and I'm looking like, and they over there looking busted and stuff, and they ride the bus and shit, and I'm over here driving like, well, what the hell am I doing wrong? So, I mean, it don't make no difference about shit, so it just makes the idea, if you know who you are, then that's all that matters.
I know that's real. So the next question is, how did you decide when to establish your brand?
It was a leap of faith. My first brand was back when I started Love Thyself on the internet, and I was asking the guy to post my poetry for me, and he was like, well, my poetry was getting more likes than his, and he was like, well, I can't post it or whatever, you're going to have to start posting it yourself. And I was like, you know what? Okay, so I just took the leap of faith, and I did it. And then with that, I started my other page, Dora Hill Inspired. That's my poetry page, my comedy page, whatever you want to call it. And I took that space, and I literally run both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that was just my leap of faith. Dora Hill Inspired was my second baby after Love Thyself. And I can't tell you what year though, but I just had to take that leap, and I started posting stuff, and I started posting stuff, I started following and networking, and I'm still building on. So, I don't know if that's different.
Stay with it. Stay with it. You have something. You have something that is missing. And there are people who are looking for someone like you, who do what you do. You will be surprised the people who are looking for someone like you. You bring something to a table. You bring something to a room. Like at Words Over Lattes, people light up when they hear that you're about to do your poetry. They light up. It's Christmas time when you do your set at Words Over Lattes. And it's like, she got to do my fucking show. I said it the first few times. I said, she got to do my show. Like, the first time I saw you do your poetry, I was literally about to walk up on stage like, hey, I need you to come and do a Lil Tea Time. I was like, nah, compose yourself. Compose yourself. You'll see her again. I was definitely interested in you doing my show because I wanted you to do some poetry on my show tonight also. I know Dravion requested it, but I'm requesting it too.
You want to know what's something real crazy? I really was in the most darkest mood at night. And it was so crazy. Everybody kept coming to me. I'm just sitting there looking like, what the hell y'all talking about? And everybody just kept gravitating to me. I'm just looking like, okay. And I was just like, let me just over here and just go get this liquor real quick. And I just steady kept coming. I'm like, okay. Okay. Yeah.
I say it again. I have to say it again. It's your energy. People really do love you. People really do love you. And it was just one of those things where I was like, damn, this girl is a powerful energy. People really draw to her. I need her to do my show. It was imperative to get you to do the show. And so I started just checking out other things that you were doing. Found out about the comedy, which was just literally on Clyde Williams, who literally invited me to come out to an open mic night. And
then show.
Yeah. And then I came in and I saw you there. And you was like, hey, I was like, you do comedy too? And I was like, yeah, she definitely doing my show. We get her on my show. She's multifaceted, but in it, people adore you. You're like everyone's cousin, everyone's sister. You're like an aunt. That aunt that people just want to be around.
And bake cookies and cakes.
And talk trash. But in it, you're also a very in-depth person. You have an insight to life. We all have it. We all have an insight, but you definitely have an insight and a depth to life that people are like, girl, come do some poetry tonight. We need you to do some poetry tonight. Talk about that rose. We need to hear about the rose. And I was like,
because I'm looking at the schedule thing. So okay, fun thing about the rose. Yeah, I'm over here. I'm keeping up with all these questions over here. That's what I'm still over here doing now.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, insight on the rose. So whoever look at this video, I'm like, hopefully a lot of people look at it. So what's funny was a coworker bought it for me. Yeah, that's the funny part. Okay, the coworker bought it for me or whatever, and I don't know if she bought it as a gag gift or a joke, but I was going to buy one for myself. And we were just talking about it, and she literally brought me one to work. This was before I left. And I ain't gonna lie, I got kind of, I need some. Next thing I know, I'm gonna try it out. So, I didn't know the sucker was that loud. I was like, oh shit. And so I just waited till I was home alone or whatever. And I tried it, but I had to pee. So, I was thinking that I was gonna pee on myself. I'm like, damn, I'm peeing on myself. I kind of fucked up the day. I said, so now when you use the restroom, this is when when I tell folks you to love yourself and learn yourself, because I didn't know myself until then. So So I tried this other position or whatever. So I had squatted down or whatever. Fucked around and I locked smooth the fuck up. Be mindful, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get ready to go to work. I ain't finished doing my routine to get to work. My mama ain't at home, and she could be home in a minute. And all I can think about is, this woman gonna find me locked up on the floor with this rose, gonna still be going.
Mama, I'm sorry.
With shit everywhere. And I'm just like, but I know once I had a good day at work, they was like, Sharena, Miss Dillon, you okay? I'm like, oh, I'm good. It was a Friday, so I had no issues with everybody. That was just my alcohol and everything.
Oh, Lord, that rose, mama. Get you a rose, girl. Just, sisters. Y'all, get you a rose.
But I'm telling you, if you ain't got no good heart, don't get that shit.
Oh, but mama, you don't need to get you one of those then. You don't need. We don't need to be trying to get you to the hospital, girl. Just you hang tight. Lord, I'm over to tell my mama to get a sex toy. Lord bless me. The next question. The next question is, how have your priorities changed since you started promoting your brand?
Oh, wow. It actually has changed a whole lot. Like, I started seeing myself differently. I started actually dressing differently. I started carrying myself differently. I started talking different. I started walking different. I started learning that I have to worry about myself. I ain't got time to worry about you, your cousin, your shero, whatever that thing is. I don't have time to worry about nothing at all. And I had to start learning that I am my biggest priority. I don't have time to sit here and worry about nothing and nobody, because I have to worry about me, because I don't like repeating myself. But that means that I'm constantly in the middle of the week trying to figure out performance. I'm constantly trying to figure out new stuff to talk about at the comedy show. I'm constantly trying to do stuff, and it actually got me to the point where, oh shit, this is what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Okay. So, it actually got me to the point where I got old enough to ask a coworker. He kind of cute to me or whatever. I asked him, what's your aphrodisiac? And this thing gonna answer or whatever. So it got me sitting here asking people, honey, this is story for off this right here, because, I'm kind of allergic to strawberry. I'm ready to risk that one. But anyway, though.
Lord. Mama, please just Mama, log off. Mama, please log off. My mama, she over here on Facebook and she listening to the show because she listens to these shows. But she know what time it is. She know we grown, so we have fun.
I'm sorry. But I'm serious though. So like, it really gave me the courage to do stuff. Like right now, we sit here talking. I literally plan to go to this party, but I'm gonna have to change some jeans, some t-shirt, and go to this thing downtown. But it changed me into the idea that it made me see myself in a different light. It made me see myself in the way people see me. So I kind of started seeing myself as being, oh, that is Pearl. Instead of, hey girl, hey, and just be ready for somebody to run up to me. So it just made me change my outlook on life.
Mm-hmm. Love that. Love that. The next question is, what challenges did you overcome on your journey?
Self-esteem issues, self-love issues. Overcome the idea that it's okay if I talk with a lip. It's okay if I have big ass. It's okay that my stomach might hang out further than my ass. It's okay to work a 9 to 5. It's okay to be a woman with natural hair and choose to wear natural hair and not wear certain weave or other stuff. It's okay to be different. It's okay to wear glasses. It's okay just to be different. And it's okay to be a woman with no kids than people with kids, because some people try to make me feel bad with kids. I'm sorry, but I gotta shout my homeboy out, J Triple, classmate, Streetport brand. Fucking love his clothing. That's the only name brand stuff I wear. I'm sorry, I had to do it. That's my boy.
Okay, shout out
He
to you, J
always support me.
Triple.
I support him. Yes, you're gonna have to get in touch with him, interview him. I'm so for real though. I had to say this, my boy.
Hey, J
But
Triple, holla at your boy.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to get with him after this or whatever. But him, his clothes of mine, he's out there doing the thing. But I'm sorry, it even made me more aware with the people that I know. Like, it made me realize I can't do fake. I can't. So
Another thing I gotta definitely say, you are not afraid of making fun of yourself. You know how to.
Made fun of so much. I mean, I just what?
You know how to laugh at yourself. You know how to really you know how to be you and be 100% unapologetically you. And we need more people like that in the world because there are some very, very inauthentic people. And I enjoy the fact that you know how to be you. You know how to you can be very serious, but you're also very kind to yourself. You're gentle to yourself. And you really adore yourself. Like you can tell. You can tell. You're not about what the next person is doing, what the next person is going with. You know where you're going. You know what you're doing. Yes, J Tripper, she definitely embraced herself. Definitely. Definitely. And I was telling you earlier today, you're either walking in your season or you're about to walk into your season. You're either walking into your season or you're about to walk into your season. And just prepare yourself. Prepare yourself because I gotta I can just sense it. I can sense it. Just remember to do what God told you to do. Remember to do what God told you to do. That's all I can say about that. Just remember to do what God told you to do. The next question is, what strategies did you use first to market your brand and your business?
The internet. Honestly, I started off with what's going on, the headphones, the call. Okay, I started off with the internet first.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram. I started off with Tumblr. Then with that, I started off with this group called the Odyssey. The Odyssey was this group. We had the color. It was some kind of color group or whatever. It was a lot of black folks from the United States. I was the only one from Louisiana. And I represented Louisiana to the fullest. But I didn't have no support. And when I mean I had no support, I had no freaking support. So I just winged it. I met people from Florence Hill to New York, Florida, Pennsylvania, Carolina. I met people. Some I'm still in contact with right now.
Come on.
So I took it, and I still use that platform. Then I use the platform Pinterest with my with the pictures I use. I take people artwork, black artwork only, black artwork, black men's, black women's, and I write a poem off there, and I post it, and I tag it to them. And that's how I started getting my poems out there. Then once I started at Word, I just went every Monday. And I mean every Monday. And just read some of my old stuff. If I had nothing new, I pulled out my old stuff and I started talking about my black men, my melanated brothers. I started talking about Third Eye, my ancestors. I started talking about some stuff that other people was not talking about at the time. Black queens, my kings, they was talking about sex and stuff. Now, can we talk about floating on cloud 9 on purple skies with shooting stars and rainbows and silver dust. Can we talk about some shit like that? Let's get to some third dimensional stuff. That's what I was talking about.
Ooh.
And yes, I had to get real technical, like the other stuff. And I was telling anybody, if you want somebody to get them attention, talk about something nobody was talking about. Black men pissed me off, but a black man was my subject. I talk about my melanated brothers like it wasn't nothing, and I came through with a poem about melanin. He was like blackberry lemonade. He was my melanade. And ever since I used that word, I started seeing that word float around online. Melanade, like, stuff like that. I just been seeing it. And I know I ain't tripping, like, I know I started that shit, but it just, you start seeing it. You have to start just being.
You need to trademark and copyright that.
I'm gonna have to copyright my next stuff for real, but like when you start, it's cool to talk about sex, but let's talk about how we can float through the sky. Let's talk about how we can go to the galaxy. Let's talk about how we can come back to Earth shattering into a million pieces and come back as to one, and we can still feel whole and say to each other, you want to go again?
That part.
How do that make you? So we could talk about all this other icky stuff, but let's talk about the mental. We don't talk about mental at all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So the next question is, how do you define success?
I feel like success is not really about money, because that means there's more taxes that you have to pay back to the government. I feel like success is when you're at a point in your life where you're extremely happy, and I feel like that you are satisfied with your work. Because there's a lot of artists that was out there and they're broke, but they're happy and content because their work got published. So I feel like that success is where you at when you at a comfortable zone in your life. Either you still working a 9 to 5, or you out there living off your talent, but you are satisfied with your goals. You're satisfied with your finished product. It's like being a licensed cosmetologist, and I do a simple roller set. My customer loves it. Success. I'm happy. Cool. Get out my chair. Leave me alone. Do what you do. You want your ends clipped? Cool. You want to press? Cool. You love what I did? Cool. I'm fine. I can go home and take me a nap. I'm good. Success. That's my definition of it. I don't know about nobody else, but
That's perfect. I love that. I love that. Final question. What's the best advice you can give someone thinking about starting a business or pursuing their dreams?
Business wise, I will always tell folks, be ready to fail. Be ready to fall. Be ready for failure. Be ready for your close people not being there for you. Be ready to see who your real friends are. Be ready to see that one person that you never thought that was going to be the person that was going to follow you. Be there for you. And or just even getting out there doing poetry, starting a clothing line. Like, he's not on here right now. Like my homeboy, KD. Just be ready for the oops. Be ready for just be ready. Because if you're not mentally ready, financially ready, don't quit your job. Don't ever quit your job and think like, oh, I'm going to quit my job and it's going to say no, 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 no. The reason I don't do hair, this is not our subject. This is real. The reason I didn't do hair was because I didn't have the startup money. So I looked for a job to start it up. So you have to have your backup plan. You gotta have it. You gotta have your money, because if you ain't got the money to buy the product, how can you sell yourself?
That makes total sense.
So, I mean, like, you could sell yourself all day, but sometimes if you ain't got some funds, how you gonna sell yourself? I could tell folks 7, I could bake cookies. I make the best cookies. They never taste the cookies, so how they gonna know? I could tell anybody, tell them it tastes good. They don't know until I start making them. What the hell? But I live in the hood, so I hear stuff. So
Okay. Like, what's going on?
But I'm for real. Like you don't have the funds, be ready to have the funds. Be ready to be broke. Be ready to be laughed at. Be ready to be humiliated because it will happen. So that's all I got to say on that.
Gotcha. So, can you do a piece for us? Can you give us a poem?
Okay. I just realized my mom in the other room and I talk loud.
Try your mama watching this show and hearing the stuff that you've been talking about for the last hour.
Oh, she's still looking?
Yeah, my mama right over here on Facebook.
Oh, well, mother, I am Pearl. And to the internet world on the East Coast, I am Pearl the Poet. That's my Twitter name. And I have a poem that's entitled Coffee. I recently added more stuff to the poem. And I am very known for this one particular poem, Coffee. When I read my poems, I always give a brief description of my poem. I give a brief mode about my poem. The coffee is just like tea. It livens you up. It make you feel awoke. It make you feel alive, and it give you life with no parole. This time I wrote this poem, I was actually going to work. It was a cloudy morning, but I had a hell of a night because I had to drink before I did anything else. So I'll drink black-owned coffee, black-owned coffee closed. I will not drink none. So here was the taste of scene that I loved in my coffee, strong and black. Just a hint of blueberries to give some flavor. Yet so dark and kind of mellow with the brew. I love the way he slid down my throat. So strong and rich, but not too thick. Thick enough to fill me up, strong enough to make me feel alive. Nothing like waking up to a cup of sin on a Saturday morning after a hell of Friday night. But I want to feel something I never felt. Learn something I never heard. Touch something I never seen. Listen to things I never hung. Kiss something that's not real. See, I want to hug the air that's not even solid. Drink something that comes from dust. Taste something that has no flavor. Sucking on air, tiptoeing on thin ice. Breaking glass with no bricks. This is how much I crave you, but I don't even know you. So I read that with no glasses on, so yes. And that's a real true feeling.
All right.
That's a true feeling.
Ooh. Girl, all right. You just took us there. Y'all settle in for the night. That's y'all piece now, y'all. Y'all gonna be kind to yourselves after hearing such a marvelous piece. Now, we are going to move on to candy or corn. I'll ask you if you eat this particular candy. You can either say candy, or if you would not eat the candy, you can say corn.
Okay.
Are you ready, Miss Birthday Girl?
Yes, I am.
Okay, the first candy is Gobstopper.
What's a gobstopper? Like, you talking about the thing you stuck on, them hard ones? Mm-hmm.
Candy?
Candy.
Okay. 100 grand.
That sounds like some old people stuff, like with razors or something. I'm good. Corn.
Gotcha. The next candy is candy corn.
Buttercorn.
The next one is Rolo.
Oh, that's that foreign stuff. Oh, yeah, we see that in middle school. Hell yeah, corn candy. That's that good stuff there.
You know about it. The next one is Heath Bar.
Heath bar. Feel like Heatman. No. Corn, buttercorn. You know,
The
the
next
candy
candy is the next candy is Mike and Ike's.
Yeah, no, that makes me think about Ike and Tina Turner. But I do eat Mike and Ike though. But if you think about it, make you think about Ike and Tina Turner with them cows.
You the first original person that said that.
You gotta think.
You the first original person to say it. You the first person who said it. No one has caught that yet. Clever shit.
Yeah, Mike and Ike. They don't go together. They just taste funny. It's just like I've been thought about that. What look got to do with it? First cake, next
Mounds.
mounds. Corn. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Mounds.
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
That sound like a nut. No, corn. Buttercorn.
The next candy is Skittles.
You know what? Skittles make you taste the rainbow. I used to love Skittles back in the day, so I almost got choked on one, but I still fuck with them though.
You know what? Only you, Pearl, would have had the Skittles almost choked you story. That's some original shit. The next candy, the next candy is Twix.
You know what? I could fuck up some Twix. I love them. I love Twix. That's my candy right there, baby. I used to, when Dollar Tree was $1, everybody was getting Twix. But now, they sell their candy. I know I want that shit. Walmart candy selling out.
That's the truth. It's funny because it's true.
I about to shit out of Walmart candy now because that shit cheaper than Dollar Tree candy.
Hey, lad. You just go there, just compare the prices. Like, oh, that's 10 cents lesser.
Hell yeah, you gonna pay the taxes in it anyway. Let me go ahead and go. I'm like, hey y'all, this cheapo. Here, come over here. Let's go over here real quick.
I'm just saying.
I can't wait to stuff no more.
We just put these folks stole out of business tonight. These people stole from the clothes right now because of this damn show. Lord help us. And the final candy is Gummy Bears.
Look, my mama will fuck Gummy Bears up. I just got in the hang of them. Like, I eat the whole, what happened to my Gummy Bears? Candy.
That part. I love my Gummy Bears. Look, y'all gotta get to them Albanes. Get into them.
Who?
The Albanes Gummy Bears.
The golden bag.
The white bag. You talking about them hair rub.
Now, I will tell you, go on Amazon. It's the sugar-free kind. It's some kind of sugar-free gummy bears or whatever. Whatever you do, read the reviews. The reviews is funny as hell. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm going to have to put that. I'm going to have to write that down or something. I'm going to have to look for that. I'm going to have to get into it because I love me some gummy bears.
Yeah, but the reviews is funny. It ain't no good ones, though. It's just funny how the folks talk about it. So, I mean, just don't eat sugar-free. Yeah, I gotta change outfits now because it's getting late.
I know, right? Well, if you have any events coming up that you want love to plug, you definitely have the floor and let people know how to follow you.
Okay, so I really don't have any events coming up special, nothing at all. But you can find me at work. So what I say on Mondays in Shreveport. And you can find me at Central Station for the time being on Wednesdays for the time being. You can follow me on one of my 2 pages, +love_, Doll Healing Spots, this one. Or if you have a Tumblr, you can follow me under, I guess, Afro Doll, which is a link in my bio where I always advertise my new post. I don't do nothing on Facebook. Facebook is for family, church member, personal stuff, but Amen. Instagram is my main babies.
Okay.
So That's Instagram. If you want to get to know what's going on, I try my best to. If you need to know something, I try my best to be like, okay, girl, let me
give you some clout.
So it's +love_ Doyle Hill Inspired, this page, and holler at me, follow me. I will follow you back if you don't look kind of. But
Like the dude we saw when we was leaving Central Station. The stranger.
Baby, you tell me we gotta go so quick.
Ooh, child, that was weird, all wrong. Because then he came up walking and he was smiling and everything. It's like,
I ain't even look at him. I just kind of say, you know what?
He was smiling when he walked around that corner.
But you know what tripped me out? He was walking so fast, though. Like, he was just gliding. And that scared me even more. And you know, when you see spirits all the time, I thought he was a little... Okay, we're going to go to other people.
Yeah, because I was going for the crowbar in the car. I was going for the crowbar in the car.
My car wasn't there, so all my baseball bats is in my other car.
That part. That part. Well, it has been so much fun hanging out with you tonight. I will be in Words next week, so I'm coming to hang out. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Get out that house. Go celebrate your night.
I am. I'm trying to go to this party before it ends.
Well, go get ready to go. Honey, I ain't gonna let you hold. But I gotta definitely say this. Miss M.L. Dumas just came on and she just said the spirit of discernment. Carry that spirit of discernment, baby.
Okay. I thought we some jeans on.
Yeah, take that spirit of discernment with you. Thank you for tuning in, ML. I see you, darling. But go and enjoy your night. I love you so much, Queen Sister. I look forward to hanging out with you next week. Go and enjoy your night. Be well and be safe. And happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Stop it.
Happy birthday, dear sexy ass Pearl. Happy birthday to you. Don't fall out now. She just fell out. Oh, it has been such a joy hanging out with you tonight, darling. I appreciate you so much. We're going to be hanging out. So I look forward to...
Monday.
Yes. Yes, so enjoy your night. Be safe. Don't turn that volume down on that rose if you get into the rose. And I love you so much, sister.
I love you too.
I love you so much. You enjoy your night. You are always welcome back here to Lil Tea Time. Anytime.
Even though I'm supposed to be at work though,
but they don't know what word. Get out of here. Go have some fun.
All right.
And happy Easter.
Oh, thank you. Let me go.
All right. Mwah. Okay, you guys. So tonight was a really fun show. Thank you to Miss Sexy Ass Pearl coming through, hanging out with me tonight. You guys come out and join us Monday, the 18th, at Words of a Latte. We're gonna have some fun, music, comedy, poetry. I might hit the stage and do a set. Don't know yet, but come through, you might see. Definitely would love for you guys to head over to Saucy Sonia Spices and use my coupon code Lil Tea Time, one word, and receive 5% off of your purchase, or save 10% off when you use coupon code SPRING. And also check out Chef Saucy's Fire Ass Cookbook available on SaucySoniaSpices.com. So y'all get over to Saucy Sonia Spices and get into it. Also, you can check out my books, the Coming Full Circle series, and my books of poetry, The Confessions of a Conceited Drama King, and Catching Up With Me, available at Agora Borealis at 421 Lake Street, as well as on Amazon.com at Jarius, Jrayis Dion, Deyond, and check out my TikTok at the Jarius Dion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Jarek, a King Among Men Thomas, and subscribe to a Lil Tea Time on Spotify, and y'all can check out other shows if y'all have missed some of the past shows. Remember, the show's quote, opportunities knocking, you matter, let's build and go higher Shreveport. And as I say after every single show, remember to be great on purpose, not on accident. The future is now. I am your host, Jared, a.k.a. Jarius D, your favorite published author's favorite published author. And I gotta send a shout out to Bigelow, Perfectly Mint, and Bigelow Perfect Peach for the tea that's in my cup tonight for my tea blend. I gotta get out of here, you guys, and get me something to eat. So y'all enjoy the weekend. Y'all continue to be safe, be well, and as always, love you guys. Later.
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Y'all ready?
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to a Little Tea Time.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, emails. Love you so much.
All right. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little. Welcome to a little tea time. Welcome to a little tea time.
Hi, Mom. I love you. Good night.